In my opinion, what makes cybersecurity so exciting is that it combines so many disciplines. It combines technology with psychology, with design, with software, with program, with all these different components. But to me, probably the most important key component of security is not the technology piece, it's the psychology piece. And the reason is simple. Perception becomes your reality. If I perceive something to be bad, or I perceive something to be good, I'm going to act as if that was true. And the interesting part is, it could be completely wrong. I've seen people have a perception of a situation that had less than 1% accuracy, but they believed in their mind that it was true and they acted on that behalf. So to me, the first perception that's the biggest problem out there is I am not a target. I hear people all the time going, Eric, I hear what you're saying about cybersecurity. I agree with you, but no one's going to target me. No one's going to come after me. I don't have to listen to you. And it's those people that are the ones that call me up 6, 7, or 8 months from now going, I wish I listened to you. I wish I went in and listened to what you said because I've just been targeted. So to me, psychology is a huge component, because if we can't convince people that cybersecurity is a real threat and they are a target, they're not going to listen. Second, and this to me is a mature level of psychology, and this is true in any area of your life. If you want to ultimately succeed, you have to accept 100% responsibility. It's easy to blame others, it's easy to blame other people, but you have to accept the responsibility. So the other perception and psychological issue I run across all the time is, Eric, I run a business unit. I have a $30 million revenue. Why are you wasting my time telling me about cybersecurity? Why am I in awareness? That's security. Why can't IT security do their job? If they did their job and protected the systems, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I shouldn't have to be here. That's a psychological issue. They would rather blame somebody else, but ultimately, cybersecurity is based on decisions that you make, and therefore it's your responsibility, and it becomes heavily on the psychological piece. So to me, when I go in and do awareness, the reason I'm so successful is I address those psychological issues right out of the gate. You can ask any executive, any CEO, any general, any president, anybody that I've dealt with, and the first thing I do within the first 2 minutes is I say, listen, I know that you're thinking two things. I know you're thinking that you're not a target, it's not your responsibility, let's address those right now. And I have an open dialogue to deal with the psychological issues, and once I break through those barriers and they fully recognize they're a target and they fully recognize it's their responsibility, then I could change their behavior, and that's why I have such a high success rate. So if you're focused only on the tech, only on the facts, you're not going to be successful. Recognize that cybersecurity is probably bigger psychological perception, and if you don't tackle those issues, you're not going to convince people to do the right thing.